Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Chicago Bulls have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome to the end. And now Dallas' starting group. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Larson in a two-guard. And for the Bulls, they've got Malawach. And it's Brady in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Dallas. They are down 3-1 in this series. Things not looking good for them. But hey, anything can happen.
Well, you'd be foolish to count this team out. I mean, the firepower and mentality is still there. They will need to be perfect to come back, but it's possible.
Stolen. Here's Flagg. Here's Irving. There's the block. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Here's Irving. Pass to Flagg. Takes the three. The shot no good. Here's Baller. Chicago passing it around. The fadeaway. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And here's Flagg outside. Back to Irving. Screen by Lively. Just 5 on the clock. For three. Again, Irving missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
On the wing, Irving. Three-pointer. Tipped. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Here's Flagg. Pass to Davis. Here's Lively. Down low. Oh, he misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's the Sengate. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Irving. Got a hand on it.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Baller. Into the lane. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Derek Lively, fourth.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Larson. Back to Davis. Here's Flagg. Screen by Lively. Clock at 6. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Lively is a great combination of size and finesse. Sets a great screen and creates offense off it.
Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, BA.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Irving. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Baller. Releases. Kept alive. Now watch. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great. Timing, tremendous force.
Here's Larson. Now Lively. Davis, the pass to Irving. Pass to Lively. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Baller. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
They retain possession. And they doubled up Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. The rebound by Baller.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Irving for three. Chicago with a rebound. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Here's Baller. He drops it from range. Baller's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Puts up a three. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Baller. Give him 8 points now. And it's Flag with a rebound.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Pritchard's checked in for Larson. Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. He takes it in. Baller's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Flag. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Davis. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Baller. Here's Malawach. Inside.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Davis. Back to Pritchard. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Hits a three-pointer. Flag's got 13 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Now here's Pritchard. Defense is right there. Pass to Irving. Here's Flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Lively. And it's Holland in for Kyrie Irving. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 2. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Mavericks making a change here. Murray's checked in. And for Chicago, they're shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Here's Baller. Here's Malawach. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And Dallas making a change here. Here's Holland. 4 on the clock. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Malowich. Malowich has got 4 rebounds now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Baller, defended by Pritchard.
Oh, my! Wow! Way up there in the rafters. No one is stopping that. Talk about something special. Enjoy that one, guys.
Man, just giving this crowd a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Here's Baller. On target from range. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 10. They kick it out to Murray. No good again that time.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
There's a screen. Here's Baller. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Now here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To the middle. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Baller's shot is off.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Left side Pritchard. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Baller in the last game against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped an amazing number of points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Oh, he packs it down right on top of Keegan Murray.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pulls it. Here's Gafford. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. And the energy. Checked in for Murray. Here's Pritchard. Outside Irving. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He got a piece of it, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Holland. And then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Flagg. And it's Pritchard in at point guard.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Irving. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
Kessler a screen. Here's Baller. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving finds Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Baller. 22 points for him. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Malawach is checked in for Kessler. And Dallas also making a switch. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Pritchard. And is blocked. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. And Pritchard is subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Holland. Davis from long range. Chicago grabs the miss. Baller's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lets it fly. And he connects with a jumper. Baller's got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's the pick. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Baller's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
And here's Flagg outside. Chicago with a rebound. Malawach has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Baller. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 12. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Here he goes, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Ivy's checked in for Chicago. And Dallas with a change here, too. Larson's checked in.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Pass to Flagg. Chicago with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Baller, driving to the basket, rejected by Lively.
Well, stellar job by Lively on the defensive end. That's what he's there for. Rim protection, folks.
And he lays it in on the break. 35 points for Baller.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Larson. Ivy defends. Three-pointer, Pritchard. It's rebounded by Asenge. Asenge's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Mavericks trail by 19. Pass to Flag. Screen by Lively. There's the drive. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And Dallas making a change here. Hollins checked in. Bulls leading by 19. Here's Baller. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Holland. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Now Davis. No points so far. Davis a screen. Here's Flag. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's the 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Baller. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Pass to Davis. There's the triple. On the wing, Davis. Here's Baller, covered by Lively. With the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pritchard's checked in for Dallas. .146 left in the first half. Screen by Lively. Pass to Flag. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A nice shot by Baller.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Mavericks shooting just 37% so far in this one. Here's Flag. Ivy defends. Back to Pritchard to end the run. The rebound by Baller.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Pass to Larson. Davis from long range. Unable to get that one. And the Bulls shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Takes it inside. Baller. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Poke loose. 5-second differential between the shot clock. Oh! Gets you some!
Show us some power. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And here's Pritchard. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Flag. And it's good for 2. Flag's got 22 points. And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Dallas Mavericks.
I think it's funny watching these guys play defense. This is a circus, and they're getting clowned.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Their chance in this final series starting to slip away. Not how they wanted to start this game, Kenny. Your thoughts?
Well, you know, some panic creeping in, not going right, and they have a tough road in front of them.
Tough is an understatement. Their road has been hit by hail, mudslide, even an avalanche. It's all bad for them right now.
Man, can they find a way? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. They've got Ivy. And it's Asenge in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Baller. And again! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
B.A., it feels like he can't miss. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Pass to Larson.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
been about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Flag outside. And Ivy pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Flag. Back to Irving. Here's Larson. 4-3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Larson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Baller. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. Both shots good from the stripe. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Davis can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Asenge. Fires the 3. Here's Baller. To the inside. Mallow. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Ivy passes to Baller. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5. Oh, hey, how about that?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Flag. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Baller's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Will it go? They get it again. Outside for Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Lively. Here's Flag. Here's Larson. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Back to Davis. Deflected.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Baller. And again, Chicago, no good.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Larson. Now here's Davis. Now Irving. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 9 points.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
They set the pick. And there's the drive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Takes a 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
And so it's Dallas with it. Pass to Flag. And here is Irving. To the paint. Here's Lively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Lively's combination of athleticism and...
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Holland out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Murray in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by White. Here's Baller, defended by Murray. Here's Baller. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Murray. Back to Pritchard. They kick it out to Murray. Fires in the triple.
I mean, totally comfortable in the corner. Murray has that shot dialed in.
Here's Baller, defended by Murray. From outside the arc, and another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Spins. Here's Baller. Another 3 for Chicago.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Outside Murray. Pritchard with a screen on White. Inside. Here's Gafford. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you can try to bump him, you can try to move him, but Daniel Gafford that close is going to finish.
Here's Holland, defended by Dunn. Pass to Gafford. Irving against Giddey. Shot from the low block. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Here's Baller, defended by Murray. Wing shot on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Holland, defended by Dunn. Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, you know, Murray is just so composed, absorbs the contact, and still completes the play.
They grab their own miss, and the shot goes.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Gafford with the ball, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Holland for 3. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. The Bulls making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Holland for 3. Chicago with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Kispert's checked in for Jovic. And Dallas with a change here, too. Flags checked in for Murray. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Baller. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does.
And that's it, folks. The Chicago Bulls have won it all. Wow. What an incredible ride. Culminating in a championship. What a team. This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the noise and focus on the task at hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks. For being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Two, three, four. That's us. 4 champs. Let's go. Yeah. Ooh. 4. We did it. Four, baby. Yeah, 4. That's how many I got now.
4 championships.
Hey,
Come on. Congratulations,
man,
bro.
4 championships?
Yes.
Austin, this is crazy, man. It feels like just yesterday you was shipping me off to Europe.
Man, it's incredible. I mean, think about it. Just yesterday, you were a kid who showed up on my doorstep with no major scholarship offers, and now look at you. One of the all-time greats.
Man, I still feel like I'm that kid from Vermont.
But you know what? Party will always be that kid. But now, you that kid with the same number of rings as LeBron and Steph. Man, that's legendary
Come on,
status.
man. Just hearing you say that is crazy.
Look, just soak it all up, okay? I mean, these days don't last forever.
Okay, that's kind of a down thing to say.
Oh, come on. I'm just telling you.
You're killing the vibe here.
Enjoy the moment. You earned it. Enjoy this.
No, respect. Thanks, Austin. We did it.
MP, right here. Quick question.
I have a good question.
Miss Conway.
Other players who have won 4 rings include Shaq, Steph, and LeBron. Do you think that you belong among that sort of company?
Those are the dudes I grew up on. Steph and Bron, anyway. So they're always going to be heroes to me. But maybe some kid growing up now, yeah, I feel like he wants to be MP. And I think that's pretty cool.
Confident. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did forget to ask
I have
right
a follow-up.
MP,
MP,
right here.
Right here.
Yes,
Come on,
Miss Melinda Harkin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So can we talk about your place in basketball history a little more? I mean, is there anything else for you to achieve in this sport?
Melinda, of course. Believe it or not, I'm still not satisfied. Jordan won 6 rings. Ori won 7. I can't let that stand, bro. Robert, I'm coming for you. Watch out.
Okay, thank you.
MP right here.
MP
Strong
right here.
words. Love to
Come
know
on,
more.
come on.
MP back
I'm still
here.
your bro.
Welcome, everyone, to this qualifying game of the FIBA tournament. We're so excited for this action to get underway. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It's Canada taking on USA. With the FIBA tournament on the horizon, tonight's qualifier is a huge game.
Yeah, if you win this one, you get a better seed in the group stages. If you lose, you could end up in a group of death. So while the FIBA tournament is still a ways away, tonight's contest is really important.
Well, perhaps the biggest difference between NBA and FIBA rules is goaltending.
Yeah, in FIBA, you are allowed to bat a ball that's sitting on the rim off. Likewise, you can finish a shot that rests over the cylinder on the offensive end of things.
Here's Baller. Pass to Walton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here's Canada. It's a 5-point game. Releases from 15. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Baller. And he drives in. And a two-handed jam.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. From the corner. Rebound USA.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Baller. SGA covering. Here's Walton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And we know that MP has played overseas when he spent a year in Europe. But this is the first time MP has sported the red, white, and blue.
And if he plays how everyone is hoping he'll play, we could see a lot more of MP on Team USA. He has the makings to be a great fit for the U.S. for a long time.
Now here's McCollum. They double-team McCollum. Pass to Prosper. Three-pointer sharp. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. Canada will keep it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 5 on the clock. Canada needs to get off a shot here. Fires from the wing. And it's USA on the break. Here's Baller. To the left wing. It's stolen by SGA. Canada trails by 10. McCollum on the wing. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Here's Baller. McCollum defends. Great positioning on the putback.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Baller. And he dunks it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Sharp. USA making their last shot. Screen by Edey. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And here's USA. They're on a 16-4 run. You know, when it comes to officiating in a FIBA game, you won't see the refs give the offense that.
Oh, sweet move. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Edey. And he buries his first look.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
Here's Baller. 12 points for him. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's SGA. They trail by 14. SGA, a screen on ball. Back to SGA. Clock at 6. Going inside, and SGA throws it down.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Baller. McCollum defends. Baller's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Canada. McCollum on the wing. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. They set a pick. Drives to the hoop. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 12. Rebound USA. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer sharp. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Baller. He's got 14. The rebound by Edey. You look at the current Canada roster. You start with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, the former MVP headlines this Canadian team. When you have a #1 option like SGA, that makes things easier on everyone else. And it doesn't hurt their entire roster are NBA guys.
Here's Baller. Canada grabs the miss. Outside, SGA. McCollum outside. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Baller. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I love this game. I mean, that's a risky dunk, B.A.
Yeah, it's worth it when the payoff is so good, though.
Well, from a coaching standpoint, I'm obligated to say, what's wrong with just a simple layup? But that was nice.
And the dunk by Edey.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Baller. 16 points for him. There's the 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Canada trails by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's McCollum. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Canada will keep it. Cloudy, he's checked in for USA. Curry comes in for LaMelo Ball. Then for Canada, Miller comes in for Prosper. And it's Nembhard in for McCollum. Here's Edey. Miller on the wing. Back to Edey. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Edey's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Curry. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Sharp. In transition, here they come. Nice ball movement by Canada. Pass to Miller. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baller. He's got 19. Outside Curry. Here's Baller. Just 5 to shoot. USA needs to get a shot off here. That three's off the mark. In terms of NBA players on national teams, Canada is a clear number 2 to the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten to 25-plus Canadians in the league at times. I mean, that is 2 full national teams. So this Canada team has really good depth.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Baller. SGA covering. Baller passes to Curry. Stolen by Sharp. Now here's Miller. Guarded closely. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, when Sharp's got to look at the rim, he's going for it.
Curry, a screen on Sharp. To the middle. Down it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Edey. It's tipped. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Canada. Clark is checked in for Edey. McCollum comes in for Miller. And Mathurin subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baller. Curry, a screen on McCollum. Baller passes to Curry. Good on the bucket. Curry's gotten his second bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for USA.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you know, they've also protected the paint at a high level, sending those shots back to the sender.
Here's Baller. 19 points in the game. Back to Curry from the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
USA making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. Jamal Murray is checked in for Canada. Now here's Murray. For 3, McCollum. The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Canada will keep it. So it's Canada now. They trail by 16. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Murray. They need this. Baker grabs the board. Here's Baller. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's also good, so he hits both free throws. McCollum outside. Outside Murray. 1 second left. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's USA feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Welcome back, folks. The second quarter just getting underway here in this FIBA qualifier. And from what we've seen from USA, what's your take so far?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
McCollum finds Murray. Shoots over Curry. The rebound by Baller. USA leading by 21. From the wing. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 12.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Curry, a screen on Mathurin. Baller passes to Curry. That one drops for him. He's got 14.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Murray. Here's Clark. Clowney pulls it in.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 24 points for Baller.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for USA. And Canada also making a switch. Prosper's checked in. McCollum against Curry. Outside Mathurin. 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Prosper. And the 3 off target. And here's USA. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Curry. Throws it up high. Here's Baller. Launches it. And again, USA with the triple.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
On the wing, Nembhard. There's a screen. Outside Murray. From deep. Ball with the rebound. Murray's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Baller. 24 points for him. Pass to Curry. USA with the ball movement. The 3. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
McCollum looks around. Here's Prosper. And again, it's Canada missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Now here's Mathurin. Yet to see a basket.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Curry, a screen on Nembhard. Driving in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Prosper. Curry against McCollum. On the wing, Murray. To snap the cold streak. He got a piece of it. Here's Baller. Mathurin brings the double team. Baller passes to Baker. Curry against McCollum. Right side Curry. Pass to Baller. Tries it from the top of the key. Canada grabs the miss. Up top McCollum. He's covered by Curry. Outside Murray. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Murray's got 5 now.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Curry passes to Baller. Fires for 3. Sure, from 3-point range. Baller's got 8 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Canada. Tries to break his ice. Shots blocked. Here's Baller. He's got 31. Mathurin brings the double team. Here's Baller. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. Canada grabs the miss. McCollum with it. Guarded now by Ball. McCollum outside. Down low. Outside Mathurin. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Mathurin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You're setting up one of their best shooters. Mathurin does not disappoint.
Baller passes to Baker. That one goes in.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Murray. Got a hand on it. Here's Baller. Defended by Murray. Here's Baller. Here's Curry. And it's USA with another.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
They set the pick. Lets it go from 14. McCollum's shot is off. And here's USA. Outside Curry. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to McCollum. Nembhard for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Baller. The 3 from Ball. Rebounded by Prosper. In transition, here comes Canada. Here's McCollum. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Curry with a steal. Here's Baller. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Baller. Give him 31 now. Curry finds some space with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Curry's got 27 points.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Baller. On the wing, Curry. And stolen by Murray. Driving inside. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Curry. Here's Baller. 1:44 left in the second quarter. And it's USA with another.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves.
And so it's USA ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this. Thanks for joining us as the second half of this FIBA qualifier gets going. McCollum with it. Nice move. Tipped. Here's Baller. And that one is hammered home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Edey with a screen on ball. Pass to Edey. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Baller. Ball outside. Fires the three. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his fourth rebound in this one. Sharp passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum outside. Three-pointer. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. McCollum's got 10.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Pass to Harper. The three ball. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's SGA. Drives to the hoop. Prosper. And another three for Canada.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
Here's Baller. 33 points for him. USA with the ball movement. And again, USA with the triple.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Edey. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Edey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And here's Canada. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Can't connect from short range.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Baller. Banked it in off the glass. Baller's got 37.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
There's a screen. Here's Baller. And the shot's good. Baller's got 39.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
SGA can't get it to go. Here's Baller, guarded by Sharp. Pass to ball. SGA with a steal. In transition, here they come. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Baller. Give him 39. And he makes a first. No good on the second free throw. So it's Canada now. Pass to McCollum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
USA making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and he makes the first but misses the second. Pass the ball. And here's Curry. A different look for Canada. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Edey. Nembhard comes in for McCollum. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Baller. Nails it from beyond the arc. Baller's got 43 points.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through
Canada. Edey's checked in for Mathurin. McCollum comes in for Nembhard. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Murray. On the wing, SGA. Edey finds SGA. Here's Prosper. The three is up. The rebound by Baller. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Baller, and it's USA with another.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Branham. And it's USA on the break. Here's
wow! Oh, my goodness! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. On the wing, SGA. Back to McCollum. Second shot opportunity. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The free throw drops for McCollum. He does not get the second one. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
What a nice shot by Baller.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
USA calls timeout. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Branham. And so here's USA. Here's Baller. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sears. Oh, deflected. Curry against Sharp to the inside. Here's Prosper. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Screen by Edey. To the paint. Second chance effort. It counts! And the foul! And so USA takes the win.
Well, this is a huge win for them in preparations for the next FIBA tournament. Winning this qualifier gives you a bet.
It's not every day you see someone reach 20 assists in a single game. Tonight, MPU did that in a win. What stands out to you from a performance like this?
Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe.
Over to you, BA.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic.
Hey, it's good to see you again, big bro.
MP, how you be?
Oh, man, I'm...
it.